All right. And back at it again. Why? Oh, is he doing yellow tonight? Dude, he wasn't even on for his Jeopardy stream tonight. I didn't even know that he was going to do anything tonight, to be honest with you. Oh, loungy. The Leafs, the lounges. I don't know what they go by. Either way, they're fun. All right. Single player for now. I know there's a new challenge mode. Adrenaline Junkies. Everyone's going crazy. You find it at Maple Lodge. I love Maple Lodge anyway. It's my favorite place. So I'm going to take it. Yay! I mean, might as well, right? And there we go. Oh. So I don't know what this challenge is yet, so it's going to be interesting. Oh, I love your little aliens. Oh man, it's 150% speed already. Holy moly. Ghost speed's got to be 150%, right? Cleanse. I got all equipment too. It says adrenaline junkies, so it's got to be like super fast ghosts. It doesn't. It's not 0% sanity though, which is interesting. Plus, we have pills. Really gonna be an interesting one, I guess. See what we got. Do we have any? Okay, well, you do get tired. How fast though? 1, 2, 3. Yep, normal speed. Okay. Do we have cursed possessions? I forget where the cursed possessions are here. Do they leave us? It doesn't sound like they left the generator on. No cursed possession here. Generator's over there, so that's not too bad. It doesn't look broken, so that's nice. Any voodoo doll? I think voodoo doll's around the campfire usually. Yes. I do too. Nella does think it's cute. That's Arnella. That's certainly Arnella. Oh, I hear you. You're over here, huh? It just threw something over here. Where'd you throw it? I heard it. I know you didn't throw it, but the ghost might have. But now I don't know where it threw it. Or what it threw. Fuck are you, ghosty pants? Okay. It's not over here. What about in here? Nope. Where's this ghost? Where is this ghost? G-host. I don't see it here. In there. Okay, there's hiding, so that's nice. Wait. Is that an event or is that a hunt? Okay, it's an event. So she was over here. Where was she? Where'd she start that from? Over here? Over here? In here? The fuck are you, ghosty pants? Not in here. She's touching shit everywhere. Maybe she's over here. No, never mind. Thought she turned on a light, but she did not. She did a singing ghost event, so that's something. Might be Banshee. I don't feel like she came and found me, though, yet. Was she in here, maybe? Nope. God bless. ¿Dónde está la fantasma? The Spanish for where's the ghost? Where is this ghost? Alright, I'm gonna throw everything down for a second. Be right back. Take a look at my sanity's barely even touched. Okay. Well, so this is gonna help a little bit, I hope. And maybe this. Because if I could see where the thing is, it'd be helpful. Oh, this way? This way? This way? This way? Oh, I heard it. It's over this way somewhere. Yep, that way. Okay. Alright, it is 13 degrees, 14 degrees out here. Where was that? 7 degrees in here. Have you been messing with this stuff? You haven't teleported anything. Ooh, 1 degree out. What was it 1 degree at? Was 1 degree in here? Well, it's 17 in here. In here, maybe? Oh, yeah, it's freezing in here. Alright, so there's our ghost room. Alright, we're going to toss some stuff down there for a second. So we definitely got freezing. Which, you know, Andy, she's going to say that this is a demon already. Has to be a demon. There's no other options. Are you here? Are you close? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Okay, so touch the door here. Okay, so definitely touch this door. Okay. Whisper. Okay. Same. It's still in here. I'm gonna grab this. She is throwing a lot of shit in there. Okay. Alright, so we got orbs and freezing. Revenant, Yurei, Hantu, or Onryo? Get a little information off of this. Oh, it wrote in the book. Never mind. It's a Revenant. Alright, so sanity below 25%, blow out candle, cleanse with a smudge. Luckily, Revenants are really easy to work against, if you know what you're dealing with. Damn. Sanity is incredibly high in this one. I think I blew up my candle. Yep. Cleanse with smudge sticks and sanity below 25 is the last two. Oh, it's just a 1x anyway. Never mind. I don't care. I've got the correct ghost. Doesn't even matter. If it's just a 1x, there's no reason to get all the extra stuff because the extra stuff is really not giving me that much extra. Beautiful. Back over to here. Maple Lodge number 2. All right, second run. Got this, and this. You all right, hun? Or are you asleep? Generator's the same place. All right, move this, this, move this. Nice. Are you here? Are you here? Are you close? Are you here? Where are you? 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 Okay. Still 10 degrees in here. Okay, so it's still decreasing temperature inside of there. I just gotta watch my sanity now, make sure it doesn't drop quick. If it does, then obviously it's a Morai. Otherwise, photo the ghost should be pretty easy to do as well. Grab this. Any orbs? Orbs. Spirit box and orbs. Onryo, Yokai, Mare, or Mimic. I didn't see any fingerprints, but it could have been mimicking an Obaki. Oh. Okay. It's an interesting one. I just got dots. Yokai. All right, 2 for 2. Foggy again, huh? All right. Twice it's been in that little tent. Not this time, though. Where are you, ghost number 3? Wait a minute. One of these tents just opened. This one. Maybe? Maybe not. No hiding there. No hiding there. Okay. I got hiding spots here. Nothing crazy there. Alright, so generator's in the worst possible place, isn't it? Please don't let the ghost be in there. I hate when it's in there. Ghost, where are you? And I had all of these closed, so if any of them are open other than the little ones, then that's ghost room. I'm pretty sure I closed this. I closed it. Just to make sure I did. No tarot cards. No voodoo doll. There's just no cursed possession. Close this one too. I gotta check my sanity real quick, make sure it's not too crazy. Okay. Grab this. Grab this. What else? What else can I do with this? I'll take this. Let's try to get some ghost location. Is that just normal movement or is that ghosty movement? Looks like just normal movement. I think it's this way. I think it's a house ghost. Yeah, it's a house ghost. Maybe not. Maybe it's in front of the house. That's an interesting place for him. Can it be out here? Apparently so, because it just threw a second thing. Time for me to go get some equipment. Where are you? Singing event, huh? Ha. So you're over in here now. Oh shit. Okay. Light break event. Fucking hell, man. This is a aggressive little bitch. Considering I've lost no sanity, it's still like going nuts out here. I'm gonna take this. Work my way back this way. Is this possibly just its room? You fell asleep. I think that's just its room now. I don't know if that started out as its room, but it definitely is it now. Grab one of these. Grab one of these. One of these. Gonna get some information as fast as I can. Wait. Just use the... Did you just use this? Where's my... Yeah, you did. Can't be a mayor. Still have no information about this ghost. It's an aggressive sumbitch, though. Fuck is my ghostwriting book? Are you? Alright, well, it's not a djinn. Let's definitely open this. Fuck me. Alright, well, now it's in here, apparently. Dude, this is like the fifth fucking ghost event I just did. This thing is fucking mad. Piece of shit. Hey, welcome back, by the way, humanity. And hello there tonight, Redwood. I think Allison's asleep. I think she fell asleep with her headphones on and still in the Discord, so I'm going to have to go and like turn off her thing here in a minute. Yeah, it's just... it's snoring. The snoring is definitely the right word there now. Okay, so I'm back to 100 sanity. This ghost has not touched me. I do not know where its ghost room is, though. That's my main problem right now. Is that it's basically changed its ghost room so much because it's just wandering everywhere. Like, it's not the bathroom because it's touching the tent flaps over here. That's a good point. And if there's one thing I trust, it's the ghost. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Okay, so it's not over here yet. Turning back on the lights. What's wrong? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? That's not good. Where are you? Oh, I just saw it. Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? I got dots. Where are you? Are you close? Are you here? Alright. So I got dots. That brings down the possibilities of what it could be. I mean, you can do Dick Spur where it's kind of similar to that idea. What the fuck did you just hit? Oh, yeah. You can definitely do that too, yeah. Okay, well, it touched that over there. What the fuck? She is snoring up a storm over there. So funny. She got very fucking inebriated. She hasn't drank in a long time. She wanted to do that for the first time tonight in a long time. So she decided to do a drinking night, and she had 2 glasses of wine, and you can hear the result. Poor honey. Yeah, I'm not a big wine person myself. I mean, she likes the like kind of sweeter like wines, like dessert wines, and like and the like. I'm sure it does. Man, it's touching like literally everything over here, or maybe over here. Where the fuck are you? You over here now? No. What about in here? Maybe you came in here? Nope. Are you out here? Nope. Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Are you here? Are you grandma? Are you pizza? Are you spaghetti? Where are you? Where are you? Eat my asshole, ghost. Where are you? Well, there's something. Fuck is this ghost? He keeps like walking away, like it's so wandery. But I don't think it's got spirit box because I haven't heard it talk to me yet. Is it any of the teleporty ghosts? It could be a wraith. It's actually all 3 of the teleporty ghosts are on here. Wraith, Phantom, and Banshee. Could be a Banshee. Be hard to figure out. Motion sensor and paramic. The poor girl is out cold. I might go turn off her mic here in a second, but it's kind of fun. Exactly. What are you doing tonight, Redwood? Anything cool? Isn't it fun? Where have you made it to? Anywhere cool? Nice. Diamond City is fucking beautiful in VR. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard when you're weary and you have parasites. God damn it. Well, it's not an Oni. It's also not a Jin, but I already had that marked off. Fuck are you throwing now? Dude, this thing just keeps coming to me. I think it's a Banshee. Like, this feels so Banshee. Oh, I need to get some more information. Take another pill. Still hasn't hunted with anything. Let's see. You know what? I'll try some solid concepts here. We're gonna try and create a Banshee trap. Okay, use this area here to keep myself lit. There's a whisper. Now if it walks to me, it's a Banshee. Well, it could be. If it comes to me and doesn't step in the salt here. Wait, did that... That wasn't the ghost doing it, though. That was me. Yeah, that was just me. It is really pretty. And like in VR, it actually looks kind of nice. Like even in like vanilla, it's okay. You're good. Another whisper. Oh, are you a wraith? No. But this ghost is being very, very peculiar. Like, to the point where it might actually be a wraith. It's now back here. Throwing shit back here a lot. Like, it's changed its position so much and it's been around me so much. Feels like it's everywhere, which is very wraith. Because wraiths can teleport. And it feels like it's teleported like 4 or 5 times now. Like, nothing crazy, but like enough for me to think that it might be a wraith. So I have to put more salt and stuff down to kind of try and catch it. I know. She's ridiculous. Another ghost event. Yes, I love him. He's such a cool fucking character. Nice. Like Always Sunny. Would you walk in the salt, you stupid ghost? Okay, another whisper. Makes it really unlikely to be a banshee. I think it's a wraith. I just heard it walking over here. It's walking over here a lot. And throwing shit. Okay, not a wraith. It did step in salt that time. So, not a wraith. Banshee or Phantom is the other two that I could think of. Might be a Deogen or a Thay. Well, yeah, I mean... It's not a Goryo, so I can remove that. Man, I lost a lot of fucking sanity for that. Let's see. What other possibilities do we have? Try some more ghost checks. Are you here? Are you close? Deogen! It's a Deogen. Finally. God damn. Sneaky little Dio. I do not actually. I don't know if that's even a thing that you could do. It's probably something you can do normally, but so it was a Deogen, and the way I found that one out is because of the Deogen special skill. Well, it's their like special tell. If you happen to be within like a few inches of the ghost and you use the spirit box and talk to it, there's a small chance, or there's a percentage chance that it will, instead of talking back to you, it will breathe like heavily into your spirit box, because it goes like and if it does that, it's a Deogen every time. Oh, damn. What's up, Leaflet? So you made it tonight. I saw you were playing some Pokemon Yellow. Also, the wife is asleep. That is the sound you hear on the microphone right now. She got a little bit inebriated. And by a little bit, I mean she hasn't drank in 4 years, had 2 glasses of wine, and you can hear the results. But she is very, very sad, I'm sure, to have missed out on hanging with Chew. But, yeah, she had two glasses of wine, and she is done. But I'm going to go turn off her microphone right now because she is passed the fuck out. So I'll be right back. Ooh. And I'm back. Ooh. Or at least I'm coming back. So yeah, you were test streams of Pokemon Yellow. Number one, that was you never forget your first, and that was my first Pokemon game. And B, and probably much more importantly, how did it go? Were you able to get some decent stream out of it? We tried to get my N64 stuff set up, but unfortunately the streaming thing I got for it was not correct, so I have to get a new one. Well, one that's different. But it's okay. I'll make it work one way or another. Kind of challenge what I want tonight. Put on nice. Let me change up this a little bit. Actually, no, I'm going to change up this one. We're going to turn off sprinting. Leave most of that stuff on. Ghost speed is high. Everything else is fine. Pen frequency can be low. Grace period will be 1. Evidence given, we're not going to have any. You already got to the elite, or like, were you playing your original like game or what have you, or were you playing like? Because man, if you got to the Elite Four in one night, man, that's a little, it's a little crazy. No cursed possessions. Then we're gonna go and do this. You know what? I'm gonna turn on sprinting because I do want sprint on. Because I'm probably going to die anyway. So. Because I'm doing no sanity. Dude, you got a Mew on there? Like, a real Mew? Or are we talking about, like, the, you were able to use the old school ways of getting around it? I forget what you had to do, because there was, it was a legit Mew? How'd you get a legit Mew? The fuck? You have hacks. Secrets. I need them. Alright. Alright, go to prison. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Cheers, by the way, buddy. Ah, spicy Mark. All right. See, is there any orbs? I'll make this ghost easy to find. Nope, probably not. All right. Let's go to the prison. We're going to get hunted immediately, which is completely normal. Oh, fuck me. And it's fast. Is it coming for me? If it slows down, then I need to get out. I don't know if I did set 150 speed, so it's normal speed. Whatever it is, it's normal. There she is. All right. There she was. She saw me at the end there. I am not an anime person normally. I mean, I did watch the Pokemon one for a while, but otherwise, no. All right, so she's upstairs. Which means she'll be back here. I agree. Okay, yeah. I mean, some people call the Pokemon series an anime. I agree with you. I don't think it's technically an anime at all, but I mean, I'm sure some people do feel that way, but I also do agree that it's not. Well, a game's supposed to give you anxiety. It's supposed to make you scared. Shh. She's upstairs. What's she doing, though? Where's she going? Is she going to come back down? Aha, she is. He is. Whoo! That was a close one. All right, it smudged at what? It was smudged, what, about 15 seconds ago? Maybe 20 seconds ago, so I'm going to call that 30 seconds now. So in 30 seconds, it should be able to hunt. The day was pretty good, man. We didn't really do a whole lot. I had school today, so I had lab and stuff like that I had to go to, but which was fun. It was like because it's physics, so it's like waves and shit like that. I'm completely like almost done with my degree, but I have to finish out some like fucking like I don't know, freshman level bullshit. All right. If it hunts anytime around now, it's a demon. If it hunts in like 30 seconds, it's something else. If it doesn't hunt for another like minute or so, it's a spirit. So we're doing a spirit/demon test right now. Because I'm just listening to see when it starts its hunt again. Okay, still not hunting yet. It should be able to hunt here in a second. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Is it hunting? Are you hunting? Normal ghosts can hunt. If it doesn't hunt in the next 20 seconds, as a spirit. I can hear it up there doing stuff. And it's a spirit. It's a regular speed ghost, and it didn't hunt immediately after. Like, it's been chain hunting me, and then it just stopped hunting. But I told you, like, I've completed like the insanity, like the like crazy ass challenge. I think it's a spirit though. Maybe. Boom! Jesus. That was the silver. That would have been like the silver challenge as well, like the silver trophy right there for soloing that ghost, figuring out what the fuck it was in one shot. Holy fuck. What'd I say? Fucking spirits, they have one tell, and it's the hardest fucking one. But they kind of act like every ghost, really. And the one thing that they do that the other ghosts don't do is that when you smudge them, normal ghosts will be able to hunt after 90 seconds. A demon will hunt after 60 seconds, but a spirit cannot hunt for 3 minutes. So it has twice the normal like length that it can't touch you. So you have 180 seconds after you smudge. So what you're aiming for is you're listening to see if it stops hunting you, especially if it's been chain hunting you like it was doing to me right there. So what you're listening for is the ghost still going to keep hunting me? If it stops hunting me after that point, then, or if it starts hunting again, obviously you've got something else. So you can rule out spirit. If it hunts before 90 seconds, it's a demon, because that's the only thing that can do that. And the only one that won't do any of that and will just stay there, especially if it's been chaining you, is a spirit. So caught it in time for that. Trying to get my level 2000 before the level reset, because I would like it to be a 2K on my badge whenever I have that, but which isn't super hard. But we're going to go to a small map now, because I would like to get hunted in a small location. I am going to turn down ghost speed a little, just so I can actually like fight, like be up against it without it being able to just like speed run at me. But I'm not turning off the sanity, because I want sanity to be 0. Because I want it to hunt me. I want it to chain hunt me. So we're going to go to one of the farmhouses. We're going to go to Bleasdale. This is a fun one. I don't know if I even grabbed all my stuff. I think I did. Cheers, though. Appreciate the cheers, buddy. But, yeah, no, this is a really fun game. I mean, I'm doing it in the more, we'll call it the more risky version of this, where you literally just want to get killed. But I don't know, I have fun with it anyway, so I think it's interesting. All right, Bleasdale time. All right, hunting from back there, right? Or is she up? Fuck, I can't tell where she's at. She's... Oh, there she is. It's a little girl. Fuck, that's a... Pulte? It threw that cup, right? That cup went fast. Alright. She's normal speed. I couldn't tell if she was speeding up either. Smudged at... What was it? About 50? Yeah, I think it's about 50. Alright, she should be done hunting. Yep. Alright, so she got smudged at 50, so she should be able to hunt at 50 if demon. She'll be able to hunt, so in 30 seconds she'll be able to hunt as a demon. 60 seconds to any other ghosts. I think might be a Pulte though. Because that was a hell of a throw. Most ghosts don't throw like that. So she came from back this way. The fuck is she? Oh, I've got this island I can work with too. Oh wow, look at all the fucking mess she made. I think she came from in here. So I'm doing this also, by the way, no evidence. So I'm not even grabbing evidence items because there's no evidence. So all I have to work from... Wow, see, she's throwing shit still. All I have to work from is literally these hunts. So I have to listen to the hunts and figure out what she's doing and which ghost she is based solely on these hunts. So there's no way for me to like remove individual ghosts. There's none of that shit. I'm doing this straight off of my knowledge of the ghosts and how they behave. She's touching that door over there. What are you doing? What are you doing, lady? Alright. I've got one safe spot here. Do I have another one? I got another one right there. Cool. Alright, so she's hunting from in there. God. I'm gonna come up here anyway. Yeah, listen to her throw shit. Oh shit, here she comes. And it's a baby ghost. Baby ghost. Where the fuck did you go? Baby ghost. Wow, look at that throw too. Alright, she can hunt again in 20 seconds. So she's not a spirit because we can rule that out now. Look at that. So she's going to hunt me in about 10 more seconds. Let's see. Which is fine. That's what I want her to do. I'm actually going to hide for a second. So I want to listen to her as she hunts. What, are you dying?
So I gave my companion a Molotov, and she's been lighting shit on fire, which is awesome. I mean, like, crack shot with the Molotov, but she's killed me twice with it, so I got to take her away from her.
Where the fuck is this ghost? There she goes. Okay, so she's gonna walk upstairs. Get down here! Come here! Come here, cutie! Strange little fucking ghost. Oh, she's all the way up here. Fuck me. Just have made enough of a fucking mess, though. Alright, I need to go grab a fucking crucifix. Alright, I'm gonna throw this shit down. To get a crucifix real quick. Just gonna give me the best chance of survival as I do this next thing. Grab a cruci. No, not really. Alright, so she's not yokai. Alright, so she's not yokai. She's smudged again, so we got 90 more seconds. No, they haven't given any indication. I know that they're getting ready for launch because they're also launching on consoles at the same time whenever they release the new update. So it's a whole thing. So I think they're just making sure that everything is like working perfectly before they do it. Alright, so we know she ain't a yokai. Where the fuck did the crucifix go? There it is. I'm gonna put this here in the middle. Where are you? And I want her to like come into here and then throw everything. I just don't want her to spawn in the middle of here. Actually, I don't even mind if she spawns in this room. I just don't want her to spawn over here. Because like as long as I can just check, we're gonna do what's called a Pulte test. So I want her to come over to here to all these goodies that she can throw. And if she throws all the goodies, then we know that she's probably a poltergeist. If she does not throw the goodies, there's probably no chance that she's a Pulte. So like I said, the main thing I want to do is prevent... There she goes. She's hunting. Here she comes. So I know she's not a yokai. Alright, she definitely sped up. Did she make enough of a mess? What's up, honey? So she just ghost evented me. She's making a lot of a mess. I'm gonna go with Pulte. Like, I'm kind of just honing in on it. Alright, we can remove this. No, it's not here. Not here, here, not this. I don't think it's a Hantu, because I don't think she... Because she definitely sped up, so I don't think it's a Hantu. Not a Myling. Not a demon. I don't think she's a Wraith. It's not a Revenant. Not twins. She hasn't ever changed form, so she's not a Baku. This is one of those ones that's actually going to be really hard. Because it's not easy to tell what she is. She's not super visible. She's also not too invisible. So I can remove those two. I think it's just going to be a poltergeist. With a second of maybe like Banshee, maybe a Yurei, because she's touched that door like 3 times, but I haven't heard a double tap. Yeah, I'm gonna go Pulte. We'll take the shot in the dark. Just the way that she throws everything, it just feels very poltergeist. But I'm probably wrong, but we'll see. Mare. Okay. That's okay, though. It happens. She beat me on that one. So, we're going to have to do something different. Let's go to Ridgeview. I like Ridgeview. It's a fun one. There's usually a couple good places to hide. All right. No evidence. No love, no anything. Oh, by the way, hi, Crunchy Chaos. I completely didn't notice for whatever reason because I was, I think, in the middle of my game and everything. And I am sorry. That's my bad. All right. Where are you going to hunt from? Where are you going to hunt from on top of me? The fuck? Where are you? Ghost is like right here. It is not hunting me. Uh-oh. Is it a phantom? Is it a phantom? Am I about to get just fucking blasted? Yup. I'm okay. Normal speed. Going upstairs. Not a Deogen, not a Moroi, not a Thay, not a Raiju, not a Myling, not a Revenant. Okay. It gives me a little bit of information, but not that much. I threw some stuff, but I don't think it's a poltergeist. I think it started from in here. Yeah. Let's touch shit over here. Cool. Same speed as before. Not a poltergeist. Not twins. Aha! Not a yokai either. I don't have a camera to fucking test you. It decided to come back over to that area. I don't think it's a phantom. I think it was too visible. Hard to tell what it is yet. Alright, double touch on doors. Are you hunting yet? Nope. Probably gonna hunt me now, though. Yep. Let's try to get some information. Alright, do you see me? Alright, definitely sped up, so it's not Hantu. Didn't change forms. Okay. It's been smudged. So I have a minute. I know where it's at now, so its room is that side bathroom there. I'm gonna grab some stuff real quick, just to make it easy on myself. Make sure I can hear what I'm doing. Okay, let's grab camera. Let's grab slat. Let's grab this. What's up? Let's play Discord, and cheers to you too, buddy. Alright. Because it's only hunted from in there so far. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're gonna hunt me in here, huh? Nicely done. Appreciate that, buddy. Okay, not a wraith. Not a djinn. It's in there now. It's going to have to hunt me again, right? Has it got both? Oh, yeah, it did. Alright, I gotta move because it's about to fucking hunt me. It just double tapped that fucking crucifix so fast. I don't think it's demon, though. He's been in there the whole time. Excuse me. Okay, well, I'm going to sit back over here. Just a second. It's not a spirit. I don't think it's a phantom either. Go upstairs. Jesus. What are you? It's a lot of throwing it's doing. Is this a bolt? It's hard to tell, man. Is this where the fucking breaker is? Or no? God damn it. Well, that might get me killed. I gotta be careful. I go downstairs for a second. Close this door. Fuck. Please just go upstairs. Because if it comes downstairs, I'm fucked. There's no hiding down here. Of course it did. Oh, god damn it! I hit the wrong button! Ah! I hit the wrong button. Oh, what are you? I'm gonna fucking go Pulte. I don't know. I didn't even fucking pick one, so I'm fucked. Doesn't even matter. What were you? Banshee. That motherfucker. Rip indeed. Cheers. I gotta fucking drink for that one. Oh, fucking dumb. Got my ass handed to me by a banshee. Oh. Let me go. Let's take a run at Brownstone. Go to high school. I don't know. I think it maybe it like shows like mines or something a little bit more efficiently, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, well then probably not. What? Probably not being the answer. All right, we're gonna get hunted. Where are you gonna hunt me from? Hello? Ghost? Ghost? Where are you, ghost? Oh man, is this a phantom? We need to stop jumping to that conclusion every time that the ghost doesn't hunt me immediately. This is slightly suspicious. Because it's very quiet. I mean, granted, it's such a big area. I guess that's probably normal for it, but... if it hunts me from, like, right... okay. It's not. Where are you? Where is this ghost? Top right, maybe? Oh, what's up, dude? You are a fast ghosty Bance. But you are not speeding up. Cool. That was easy. All right, got that one easy. That was not a hard one, luckily. That was just an easy Thay. Fast ghost, but doesn't speed up. If you hear it, it's going fast at you like that, then it's probably a Moroi or Thay, maybe a Revenant but it never changed speeds. Even whenever I had it smudged, a Revenant will change speeds whenever it gets to your last known position. So smudge will actually stop it basically from going super fast for a few seconds. So you're going to know it's a Revenant as compared to the others. Moroi will speed up at you. So while it had that line of sight on me, it did not speed up. So that ruled out Moroi. So the only other fast ghost that was left is basically a Thay. I can sometimes get thrown by a Mimic if it happens to be mimicking a Thay, but the chances of it mimicking a Thay at such a young age, because a Thay is the only ghost that ages, and as it ages, it goes slower. So, in a Mimic, if it mimics a Thay, it will mimic a random age within its range of ages. And so, I mean, it can theoretically mimic a really young Thay, but it doesn't always happen that way. So, got that one pretty easy. We're going to go to Sunny Meadows. Set needs to be on. I blame Redwood personally. I think that he had something to do with this.
I'm sending bad juju to him.
I mean, that's definitely it. I'm pretty sure everybody else blames you too, so that makes it easy.
Glad to be the center of attention.
I mean, somebody's got to be, right? I can't be it. I can't be the one that's in trouble. Oh, it's definitely his Fallout sex mod. You're definitely right. Okay. But yeah, you can hear that there's, hopefully you can hear right now, the little bit of water, but you can see that the water's on right now. And that's indicative that the breaker is currently on. I did grab everything, right? I did. Alright, now this is very important. You must always ring the bell. If you don't ring the bell... What is this? Normal speed. Going downstairs. So some of these ghosts I can hear, like, these are the ghosts that have either different speeds. So all three of these have different speeds. This one will always find you, so you can always rule that out. If it doesn't immediately find you, it's not a Deogen. Fuck. So if it doesn't immediately find you, it's never a Deogen. If it's not going fast, you can remove Thay and Moroi. If it's not going super slow, you can remove Revenant. So all three of those ghosts or all four of those ghosts are gone. And if you can hear the ghost at all from a decent distance, it can never be a Myling. Mylings are quiet. So that leaves essentially these sets of ghosts here pretty efficiently. Some of these are a little less common. The Raiju, I didn't have my flashlight on, so I can't really tell whether or not that was a Raiju. Generally, one quick way to tell is to see whether or not like it fucks with the lights at a longer distance. So I could turn on the light here and kind of see if it fucks with that at a little longer distance. Might be able to rule it out. It's hunting. So we're going to leave this on. Okay. 0% chance that's a Raiju. Raijus will speed up in the presence of electronic devices, so if it can... But it also fucks with electronic stuff at a longer distance. So if you hear it suddenly speed up near electronic devices and all the lights are basically going nuts and you're not that near the ghost, high chances of Raiju, so you can remove that. Twins we can probably remove because I don't think it's good because it's going normal speed. Twins will have two different speeds it could possibly hunt at. One will be slower, one will be faster. There's a couple other small tells with twins, but we can remove that probably. That's probably not what we're dealing with. Most of these other ones are kind of difficult to know what we're working with. Unfortunately, these are the easy ones to deal with. It's probably not a Hantu. It is going way too fast, especially considering all the stuff is on. Hantus go faster when it's cold, but slower when it's warm. And whenever the breaker is on in a location, the heat will be on. And if the heat is on, then Hantus are going to go slow. Also, it just turned off the breaker, which means we can eliminate Jinn. Jinns cannot turn off a breaker. So that one is one of the ones that like... So Jinns will never turn on a breaker. Hantus have a higher chance than normal of turning them off. They can never turn... Hantus can't turn them on. Jinns can't turn them off. So probably not dealing with a Jinn or a Hantu here. Because again, we also don't hear any speed changes with the ghost right now. Fuck, man. Those are all the easy ghosts, too. I haven't heard change in speeds. May still be a mimic, but probably not. Alright, we're going to try some. We're going to try to get her to come this way. Yokai? So yokais are special ghosts. They're the only ghosts that are kind of like deaf. Not deaf, but like they have a very small range that they can hear you and hear your equipment. So all ghosts can hear any type of electronic equipment you have. So if an electronic piece of equipment is on, the ghost will always be able to hear it from a pretty decent range, about 10 meters, give or take. But if a ghost doesn't hear your electronic equipment from a really decent, from like a short distance, almost from like where it starts flickering, that flicker radius kind of tells you whether or not the ghost is actually hearing your equipment. So if a ghost doesn't hear your stuff from flicker radius, you have a very good chance you're probably dealing with a yokai, because those have a very small detection radius for flicker. Now this is probably going to get me killed. I'm going to sit right here. We also... Nope, not a yokai. What's she doing? Alright. She sped up. Hits the button. She's out in the lobby right now. So you're gonna hit the button here in a few more seconds. If she's a poltergeist, we should hear her hit the button a few, like hit the bell a few times. She's not a polter. Okay, so we can remove 2 more ghosts. We can remove yokai because she was able to hear that. She was able to hear my flashlight through the wall there for a pretty decent distance. So she's not a yokai. And we can also remove poltergeist because she's not a polty. Because the poltergeist, we would hear her hit that bell a few times in the span of a few seconds. She's probably not a Obaki either because I haven't seen her change forms yet. Jesus, though. She is smudged, so I need to get back in there pretty quick to make sure that she's not a demon. Because we have to listen to see if she's a demon. So if she hunts here in the next few seconds, she's a demon. If she doesn't, then she's not. If she doesn't hunt for like another minute and a half, she's a spirit. Come on. Give me some info. Wait. She didn't turn off the breaker. I thought she turned off the breaker. She didn't. Jinn is still possible. She's still not hunting, though. That's suspicious. That's very suspicious. Alright, I'm going to take your cheers. I think it's a spirit. Cheers. Right now I'm drinking Truly. I've also got other things I've been kind of drinking. I was drinking some spicy margs earlier.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Got it. Holy shit. Yeah, this game is entirely a puzzle game. Like, it's a puzzle and memory type of game where you have to try to remember what's happening, what's happened, who's doing what, and how it's going to play out. And especially if you're going to do it at like the level that I'm doing it at, where it's like you have to, like, you're doing it on what's called no evidence, where you have no evidence, because normally you have those like 3 evidences or 2 evidences or even 1 to help narrow down the ghosts. No evidence means that you literally can do nothing to narrow down the ghosts, except you have to use your own knowledge of the ghosts themselves. It is incredibly fucking hard. But once you start to like figure out their patterns, you just start to like narrow them down over time real quick. You get kind of good at it sometimes. I get lucky a lot too, though, so that's helpful. Like the fact that this is a spirit, the fact that it didn't hunt me over that time, like it could have even been any other ghost which just decided not to hunt me, and then I would have, gone spirit when it wasn't. But whenever I saw you cheers to me, I was like, well, if he's cheersing me and I have enough time to actually take a drink, I'm gonna go ahead and just call this a fucking spirit and walk out and see if I'm right. Also, part of it is like it's a like an educated guess because it's like a 60% chance. What is the? Yeah, I have a pretty encyclopedic knowledge of it. What is the? What is my? Because I have a statistics page here. What is my statistics at this point of ghosts? My most deaths to is Myling. Mylings sneak up on me all the fucking time. Let's see. Most common ghost is also the Myling, weirdly enough. Let's see. I have identified 286 ghosts, misidentified 156 of them. So just about a 66% chance, a little less than 66% chance of getting it right, which, that's a pretty solid number. Considering you have 1 in 24 ghosts, if you just walk in and walk out, you just get a 1 in 24 shot. So I'm pretty okay at this. I'm gonna go with. We'll go with Willow Street. We'll go with a small one this time, just so I can see if I get it. Yeah. Yeah, so the hardest level is called... Here, I'll show you what... I'll do a run of the hardest that I can, just so that I can see. So, no, don't randomize. I need to change. No, presets. Apocalypse 3. Apply. You can go to Sunny Meadows. You have to do this solo. So the Apocalypse 3 challenge requires you to do this on this level solo. You'll see whenever I go in here why this is going to already be hard. So the ghost is going to go at 150% speed. I am at 50% speed, so I have almost no speed to myself whatsoever. We're going to grab some stuff real quick because this is going to be hard already. But this is doable. It's not easy, but it's doable. How slow I go. This takes forever. There's no hiding, there's no anything, and you have no sanity, so you're just like basically just dick swinging in the breeze. I'm gonna die horribly here.
Pleasant.
Yeah, dick swinging in the breeze is kind of pleasant, though. I agree with that. We're going to need this, because we need to be able to hear it. We need a ghost photo. So, not only do you have to do, like, you have to figure out the ghosts, you have to survive, and you have to do all 3 of these objectives, plus you have to get a ghost photo. It doesn't have to be a perfect ghost photo, but it has to be a ghost photo. So you have to get a ghost photo, all 3 of these objectives, survive, and get the right ghost. All on the hardest difficulty. It took me about 12 hours to get this achievement. It took fucking forever. It was just such a pain in the ass. But it is doable. So one of the quick things to do is to go look around and see if you've got any orbs. If you see orbs, there's only one ghost that does that. That's a mimic. So if you see orbs, you already know what ghost you have. Which makes it a little easier somewhat. But that's only a 1 in 24 shot that you're even going to have a mimic, let alone let its orbs be like in the area where you can see them. Although I have seen somebody who has done that before, where they've literally gotten a 0%, like a perfect run on it because they just had a mimic. And they were able to literally just open the truck, hit mimic, and then close it. And they just left. They had 0 time spent doing it. Yeah, you need all the objectives, and you need a ghost photo. So they wouldn't have got the objectives. Oh shit, I gotta back up. Alright, there we go. We're good. So for my achievement, I was able to get mine off of a phantom. Because I kind of learned how a phantom actually works, and I got really good at it. I got lucky with how it worked and like some of the different pieces. I was able to smudge it at specific points, which saved me a lot of fucking effort. Grab another one of these. I'm grabbing some salt, because we're going to need that. We need to know if it's coming near us. Well, the hard part was that, like, my objectives were pretty fucking difficult already. Like, I had to prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix, which is, on this, is almost impossible to do, because you have to get a crucifix inside the ghost room, essentially, or where the ghost is about to hunt. Then I had witness a ghost event, which is also nearly impossible, because that means you have to get the ghost to do an event instead of hunting you. Which is almost impossible as well. But because I had a phantom, I was able to see when it hit in a specific location. I smudged it at that location, caused it to do a ghost event on me. I also had a bunch of crucifixes in the area, so whenever it did its phantom roam to me, I was able to catch the phantom just at that exact right moment. It all happened to work out. But it's fucking hard. Like I said, it took me about 12 hours to actually, like, and I mean, we're talking death after death after death, heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak, spirits that got away from me because I didn't go with one thing or the other. Like, it's brutal, man. It's brutal. But it's fun. Like, it was definitely worth the chase to get it, because, I mean, the gold trophy is so pretty. Alright, we're gonna throw this in here. So I go and get all the stuff from the truck to start this, whenever I'm running this run. Just because the easiest way, because you're gonna have to go pack this truck if you don't. And just, like, going back to the truck can literally, like, take so much time that can get you killed. So it's just not worth it to have that. Just better to have everything with you so you know where everything's at. You know it's with you in the room. This first area is the only place you can really go. Most places don't really help much because you cannot hide in this because there's no hiding spaces. They turn them all off. And even the hiding spaces that used to exist, because there were some places that were technically hiding spaces, but not really, not considered it by the game logic. But those all got fixed over the course of the first few months that the challenge existed. So all of those, like, really nice little hiding spaces were gone, so you don't have that either. So you have to do it based off of literally, like, you have no places to hide. The only way to do that is to kind of get around it and, like, hope that the ghost doesn't catch you in time. And the best way to do that is to hope that you've got the hunt to happen at the right time and that you're, like, moved into the right position so you can get the smudges to hit and everything to work. It's a process, and it's a lot of luck. It's mostly luck, really. Alright, so we're ready to go in here. I'm gonna go grab the rest of the lighters and I'll be ready. So I'm going to keep doing, you're going to see me opening the door quite a bit. The idea of opening the door is that the ghost, whenever it starts a hunt, will close the door every time. So that it lets me know when the ghost is about to hunt. Or, well, it's whenever it's hunting. Now, this all depends on me not dying the second I walk in here because the ghost is in this first room. Because if it's in this fucking first room, I'm already dead. Like, there's nothing I can do. So we're going to hope It's not here. See, there's the hunt. Okay. So hunt is going. We're gonna set up some of these candles so we can see what we're doing. The ghost is far enough away that we should be okay for the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to put down some salt. The idea being here that we want it to, if it comes to this area, or if it's a wraith, we should be able to see that it failed to, or that it failed to step in this salt. We're going to use the radius of this crucifix here to protect ourselves in this like general location. Crucifixes stop hunts twice, and each time they do stop a hunt, you get a visual notification essentially by the crucifix burning. So that lets you know that a hunt has been temporarily delayed or stopped. That gives you an extra few seconds to respond. Okay, so this is the destroyed one. We also do want an additional motion sensor here. Ghosts walking through the motion sensor will set it off, so you can tell whenever a ghost has walked through this. So the point of that motion sensor there is to let you know that a ghost walked through that salt. If a ghost went through that salt and did not, like through that area, but did not set off the salt, did not walk through it, then it's a wraith. Because wraiths are the only ones that can walk, that will never walk through salt. They never step in salt. So you can use that to rule out wraiths immediately. By the way, we can already rule out some ghosts real quick. Well, we can rule out one ghost. So one ghost that we can rule out now is definitely a Deogen. Can't be a Deogen because a Deogen would have found us already. It's still hunting. So we definitely know that it's not a Deogen. That gives us like a tenth of a bit of information, but, or well, 1/24th of information. But it's something. It's something to go off of. So the next step I would like is I need to know where the fuck this ghost is. This isn't going to be the easy... Alright, cheers. So I have no idea where this ghost is yet. We need to make sure that we have plenty of good luck, you know what I mean? Now, one thing to keep in mind, well, one thing I need to do is I need to make sure that I keep that near me. Because if it is a wraith, what a wraith will do whenever it decides to come at me, if it decides to teleport to me, is it's going to teleport, but it's also going to create an EMF2 spike at my exact location. So, if it does that, if I get a random EMF2 spike, oh, it's this direction. Maybe? I saw a 0.5 spike for a second. That's usually indicative of about where the ghost room is. So if I get a random EMF2 spike, I can tell you that that's about where the, or that it's a wraith that teleported to me. And if I do that, or if I see that, then the first thing I'm doing is smudging. The idea being that I'm blocking the ghost from hunting me for 90 seconds. Allows me to get some of those objectives achieved, actually, in the process. Now, I don't know if it's hunting still or not. Alright, so still hunting. So while it's hunting, the door is locked, so we cannot see it. Also, we cannot flip these lights. So those two things let us know whenever a ghost is actually in the middle of a hunt. While it's in a hunt, it's doing one thing, and that's roaming around looking to kill me. That's the only time a ghost can kill you, by the way, is during a hunt. So it's the only time it's actually technically dangerous. But at the same point, that's the surefire way. And again, this door closes and locks the second that the ghost starts to hunt. Now, on this level and with this set of settings right now, the ghost will hunt for exactly 60 seconds before returning back to its room. It will teleport back to its room, and it will stay in its room. It can only hunt after a number of 25 seconds, or if it's a demon, it can hunt at 20 seconds, which is technically a way you could tell a demon from everything else, but it's very rare that it's going to do that. I've never been able to find a demon in that regard, but I still count. Okay. So we got to hunt. You can actually look at the clock on the lower right side of this piece here. So it should be done hunting at about the 0 to 12 mark-ish. So it's been about 20 seconds. Now, I don't know where this ghost is yet, which is the only thing that's kind of a fucking irritation, because this is such a large map. It is such a difficult ghost to find, or it's so difficult to find the ghost. And again, I'm going so slow anyway, I can't outrun it in any way. So the only thing I can do is hope that my positioning is okay, that I'm going to survive. Alright, so it should be done hunting. Yep. So about 08 or 09 is when it was actually. So if it hunts in if it hunts like now-ish. Okay. So if it's a demon, it can hunt now. Cannot, alright, anything can hunt now. So again, I'm using that door here as an audible indicator that Ghost has just started to hunt, so I can kind of like time out about how long it takes. But I'm also doing something. I'm actually trying to see where the Ghost is located and what it's doing.
I gotta get to bed later.
Yep, have a good night, bud. Let's see, where are you? Okay, hunting. It's not near here. Still don't hear it. All right. We're going to walk this way. Because I need to get, like, ears on the ghost now. I don't think it's a teleporting ghost. I don't think it's going to be a Wraith, Phantom, or Banshee. Maybe Banshee if it's downstairs, though. All three of those ghosts will actually be able to walk to the player at any given point. Well, the Wraiths teleport, but the other two walk to the player. But the Banshee will only walk to you if you're on the same floor. So if you're not on the same floor as the Banshee, it doesn't really help. I feel like I'm on the same floor. Alright. So I'm using this to kind of get the idea of where I'm looking. And cheers again. Not Insim who, by the way. Insim is a fucking legend at this shit. I wish I had even a tenth of his fucking knowledge at this shit. But cheers. Okay. Gotta think. It's hunting. So again, I'm testing here to see whether or not it's hunting. So when it is done hunting, when it's done hunting, the other thing it's going to do is it's going to turn, you're going to see the light switch will flip down. At that exact moment is when the hunt is over. So all ghosts do this. They will always turn off all lights in the area or flip all light switches down once the hunt is over. So we're all I'm doing is just watching this light switch. So the second it's done hunting, yep, there it goes. So the hunt is over. So that was at 48 seconds. So at 6:08 is the next time it can hunt if it's a demon, and it'll be 6:13 if it's not a demon. But again, I've never been able to detect a demon this way. I doubt that it's going to work this time either, but it's a possibility. This has never happened that I've detected a demon that way. So all I'm doing is just listening. Hearing every little sound, just trying to figure out which one. Now, the other big thing is that there are a lot of noises that happen here. And almost none of them mean anything. They're just kind of, we'll call it flavor text, flavor noises. They're just there for ambience. So I'm not paying attention to a lot of those. Although some of those might be throws. It's also really hard with the thunderstorm that you can hear. I think this ghost is in the basement somewhere. I appreciate you, Adam, by the way. All right, we're gonna do something a little crazy. Wait, hold up. What was that? Okay, I'm not. I come into the chapel here. The chapel's a nice place to actually kind of like get ourselves together. It's a really nice location. It's pretty. You know, there's nothing ominous or, you know, sacrilegious about it at all. And should give you feelings of warm religious joy. Don't worry about the word sacrifice written on the wall. That's probably fine. Cleanse, totally okay. Nobody's ever had a problem in this place, I'm sure. In fact, this is probably the safest location. Right? Right? Fucking love this game. It's so fucking terrifying. It's great. It tickles the logic side of my brain so much while also tickling that like emotional like fear side, so that my logical side has to overwrite my like fear because I'm just too curious to let it go. I love this fucking game. It's so hard, but it's so good. The fact that you can write a set of 24 ghosts to the point where each one is detectable without having even a bit of evidence, making it easier for like a newer player to figure them out for a while, but making it so that somebody who's good at or been advanced or been through all of them like has to actually have the experience to know what they're fucking doing. I mean, that takes some skill to write a game like that. Where is it? I don't think this ghost is over here in the female side. So there's 4 wings to this hospital. There's the female wing, which is directly in front of us here. So that's whenever you come in, it's the front to the right. Down below the female wing on the second floor, basically in the basement, there is the restricted wing. Then on the left side is the male wing on the upper floor and the medical wing on the lower floor. The medical wing is where the autopsy room is located. That's exactly why the Phas knockoffs aren't nearly as good, is because they just don't have that same capability. Yeah, like Forewarned, I love Forewarned. I really do think it's a really awesome, like, fun game in its own right. But it doesn't have the depth of puzzles that this game does, because, like, there's 6 Magi, and of those 6, all of them are basically the same. Like, you can't just figure them out without, like, having a bit of evidence. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have the evidence, because none of the Magi act differently while they're in their, like, early forms. Whereas in Phasmo, every single ghost acts differently on top of their evidence. So you actually have something to work with. See, even now, even though I know that that's, like, a completely fine, like, noise that just happened, it still fucking gets me every so often. A game that I've spent, like, I don't know, probably a couple 100 hours in now. I forget how long I've been in this fucking game. It's been a long time. But it's still, like, every so often, like, the ghost will just fucking do something. Like, the terror never goes away. Even though it's the same fucking maps and everything, the fear and that everything, even if you've been on the map 150 times, shit, like, InSim is the fucking king of Phasmo, essentially. A dude has been playing this game since it basically came out. He has written every book about this fucking game, basically. And even he gets terrified. Like, watching him, even at 2,500 hours in the game, just, like, you see his just heart just explode for a second whenever, like, the ghost does something that he did not expect for a second. It's amazing to see, like, that a game still has that power over someone. Like, okay, that was the ghost. It should be the ghost ending the hunt noise. Should be, I say, but I have no idea. I'm making a complete assumption based off of no evidence of this. Also, do I have smudge? I do. So I basically, like, one attempt. Yeah, it was a ghost ending a hunt. Cool. So I'm trying to knock down, like, where about the ghost is located. Because now I know that the ghost is not anywhere near that main entrance area, which kind of fucking sucks, because, like, if it's near to the entrance area, or if it's a phantom or a wraith, like, it's doable that we can, like, pretty quickly figure it all out and kind of get all the evidence and everything to happen. Diogen the same way, but in this case, like, we are dealing with a ghost that is staying close to its room, wherever its room is. So a ghost always has a favorite room. Now, that favorite room is generally going to be able to change. There's only one ghost in the game that does not change its favorite room. That's a Goryo. You see the 34.9 right there? That indicates the ghost is directly in front of me, and it's walking away right now. So it's probably going and checking a room that's next to it. Actually, it's probably going downstairs. I think it went down the stairs. So the way that the paramic works, if you don't know a whole lot about it, especially this more for Adam, but the way the paramic works is that it's shooting out a cone-shaped beam, essentially, that goes for 25 meters. Once it hits that 25-meter mark, it stops, like, registering anything. So we have a cone-shaped beam, essentially, kind of like a spotlight, that's going 25 meters through all walls, floors, whatever. And it's going to register stuff within that area. Now, the nice thing is that if you're in that area of the ghost where it's walking, especially while it's hunting, you should see about 20, 30, 40, 40 decibels or so, up to about like 60, 70. As it gets closer and closer to you, that number will go upward, so you can tell about where it's located and which direction it's going based off of that number. But that gives you a pretty good idea of about where the ghost is going to be located. So the ghost room, I'm going to guess, is close to the male day room, which is like basically the room at the end of this hallway, which is not a good location at fucking all. But, oh, that's closed. Isn't that normally open? Yeah, whatever. So we're going to come into here. So the idea is that we're going to try to get a little bit more info. Like I said, I want to know where the ghost is located. I've already seen a 34 spike, which kind of gives me a pretty good idea. The other big thing that we look for, or that I look for here, is a point, what I call the 0.5 spike. So the 0.5, not the 0.5 spike, the 0.5 steady. So when I call it a 0.5 steady, what it's doing is I'm looking for it to be a steady 0.5 dBs. So the ghost room, the ghost's favorite room, will from time to time, it seems, and again, this is based off of just my own time that I've spent in this game, it seems that the ghost room from time to time will emit a 0.5 dB that will hold at its location for upwards of about 20 to 30 seconds before it levels off. And that happens every so often. So if you've got a paramic, you can actually pretty well see this. You can see about where the ghost room is located if you can get within that range. So like if you see a 0.5 and you can hold it on there and that 0.5 stays there, high chance that is your ghost room. So it kind of helps to narrow it down. If you see anything above a 1, the high chance that what you've seen is a likely like a throw, a touch, something like that. So most of the ghost events or the ghost's interactions with things will give you a 0.5, like a 0.1, or sorry, a 1 to like up to a 5. If you see a solid point or a solid 5.0, that is always almost always, like as long as the player's been in that area, that's almost always that somebody's left a spirit box on. So spirit box will always emit a solid 5.0 that will never move. So you see a 0.4 right there. That was something that was probably tossed or moved or something, but it also may be ambient noise. So you can't really take that into consideration quite yet. But like I said, I saw 34 this direction, so my guess is this is where the ghost room is located. It's over here. Because a ghost will always return to its room to start a hunt. Or, sorry. It will always return to its room at the end of a hunt. So if a ghost keeps hunting from a similar location, there's a very high chance that is the ghost room. We're going to come up to here a little bit. Like I said, I think the ghost is like in that direction. The thing about the male day room and the male wing here is that most of it is not detectable because it is outside that 25 meter range. So you have to, like, you actually will not be able to see the ghost room off of this thing until you get like maybe 1 or 2 more rooms down. You might be able to catch it from this direction. Ooh. Might be able to catch it here. Like we're on the outside of its range. Fucker. So there's the solid 0.5 there for a second. Up there's 13.6, 7.0. So that tells you about where the ghost is located. So this is the ghost walking around right now. You see how it goes up to 45? Then it went down to 24. It's going downstairs. So it's at the outside of our cone right here. Maybe it came back upstairs? It is like right at the edge of the cone. So whoever it is, they're staying like right there. Now, oftentimes whenever a ghost is this slow, it's usually like a revenant. It might be a myling that's just quiet, that we're not hearing it. But mylings talk a lot on the paramic. So if we get into range and we can get back to its like where we can see its ghost room, we should be able to on the paramic get some evidence or some like hits. If we get a bunch of hits on the paramic, you can pretty much rest assured it's a myling. Now, because I'm not doing the actual full apocalypse challenge, I'm not going to go through the process of trying to get every fucking piece of evidence. What I'm trying to do here is I just want to identify the ghost positively. Want to know what ghost I'm dealing with. If I can walk out of here and get the correct ghost on a 15x on fucking Sunny Meadows, that is it, man. That is like 90% of your apocalypse challenge. It's walking. Normal speed. And it's got a good distance to it, so it's not a myling. So we can remove some of these things. And Raiju can be removed because we're way too close to it for it to not have sounded. This is a normal speed, because remember, we're going at 150% speed, so it's actually a normal speed ghost. We can remove myling. There's no way it's a myling. Might be a little slow, might be twins, but we'll have to listen to a couple hunts. No, you don't have to fill a photo book. All you need is at least just a ghost photo. Based on the fact that it hasn't even come towards me, I'm going to guess we could probably remove Wraith, Phantom, and Banshee, and especially because his ghost room is up here. Yeah, for the skull, yeah. For the skull, all you have to do is ghost photo, and it doesn't have to be a 3-star. It just has to be a ghost photo. So a 1-star or a 3-star, it doesn't matter. So you need a ghost photo. You need all objectives, correct ghost, and survive. Hunting. As you can see, as it gets closer to my current position, we're going to see it, like the numbers jump up a little bit. It is actually done with its hunt now. So you're going to see the numbers drop. Once the numbers start to drop, basically, you can pretty much assure it's done with its hunt. I actually went back upstairs and came back that way. So it's a little distance. Myling, you wouldn't be able to hear this at this distance. Also, we would probably have gotten a few paramic whispers, even all the way back there. We did not, so if we didn't get paramic whispers back there, it's probably not a myling. But also the distance we can hear it, it's already not a myling. Mylings are too quiet. That's why I get fucking killed by them all the goddamn time. It's because mylings are so fucking quiet. Oh, fuck me, man. This is going to be hard. Probably not a Hantu. Oh, it's hard to tell, though. It's throwing a bunch of stuff in there, though. Maybe Pulte? God, it's in the worst place. It's downstairs now. There's a whisper, by the way. That's what the whisper sounds like. Here go. So those whispers are important, actually, for ruling out some different ghosts. Well, not for ruling them out necessarily, but those whispers can be possibly a scream. If you ever hear a scream on that, that indicates it's a banshee. Banshees are the only ones that scream at you. So if it screams, it's Banshee. Otherwise, and this Banshee scream has a 1 in 3 chance of happening whenever it does a whisper event. So if you've got a bunch of whispers that keep happening, a high chance that it's not a Banshee. I already don't think it's a Banshee anyway because it hasn't rummed even close to me yet. So my guess is it's not a Banshee. That's why I already ruled it out. Now this is a spirit that makes it even harder because now what I have to do is I have to try to smudge it in time where it's not going to fucking hunt me again. Nice thing is I do know about where it's at. The problem is that I don't know. So there's a chance that this is a Goryo. It has not moved out of its area. The problem with most of these is that most of them we're not going to be able to tell offhand. Obaki is maybe we get lucky and see it change because Obakis are shapeshifters. So if it changes like its physical form or what have you, then you know it's an Obaki. It's the only one that can actually shapeshift. Mimic is unlikely. I haven't heard it change anything. I love the screams. It also hasn't changed speed, so I'm going to guess it's not twins. The problem is that this Sanity, Jin and Shade, Oni is going to be difficult because we're going to have to see it for a time in order to tell whether or not it's an Oni. Hanchu's probably unlikely. It hasn't changed speeds yet. Onryo is going to act very much like a Jin except with a candle. So hard to tell what that is. It's probably not a demon. Probably not, I say, but hard to tell without smudging it. Same thing with the spirit. Spirits, I'm going to need to know if it's smudged. It might be throwing a lot, which would be a Pulti. Poltergeists throw things like crazy at a pretty high rate. So if you start hearing a ton of throws, this is generally a poltergeist. I do see a lot of 10, which kind of indicates to me that maybe it's touching stuff or throwing stuff a little bit more often than normal. But that's, completely speculative at this point. It's downstairs. So it keeps running fucking downstairs. So there's at the main hall, there's one set of stairs that goes downstairs. And then on each wing, there's also one set of stairs that goes downstairs. So the male wing is connected to the medical wing that's below it. The female wing is connected to the restricted wing that's below it. So the ghosts often, especially if they're in the farthest points of those wings, they often take those stairs and go downstairs. So if you keep hearing it go downstairs, there's a pretty good chance this ghost room where it's starting its hunt from is all the way up that way. So that's why I'm sitting here like listening to it. Because I just want to know. But you can see the steady point 6 right here. That steady point 6 is indicative that's the ghost room, is this direction. Again, we're going to see like anything between the 0.05 to 01 is kind of where your ghost room is probably going to be located. I guess I'm turning this into a little bit of a how to get these like ghosts. This is actually the hardest version, obviously, of doing this. But seriously, if there's one way to learn, and if you ever wanted to play this game and actually know what you're doing with it, this is the way to learn it, because you're going to have to sit and listen and observe and just kind of understand what you're listening to. So again, it's hunting right now. That's why we see the 16.2, 19.2, 17.8. That's the ghost kind of walking around in this room and the room adjacent areas. There's should be 2 rooms, I think, at the very end of this hallway. Yeah, it's a lot of sitting and waiting and thinking. You can see a 69, 49, 41, 46, 42, 40. So this is on the same floor as me right now. It's still pretty decent. Yeah, it's a lot of patience and observing. And there's one thing that the military has ever fucking taught is that you're gonna sit and just fucking wait for something to happen. For fucking days on end sometimes. So I have an almost infinite amount of patience for just sitting and waiting and thinking. I know a lot of people don't necessarily, but it's one of those things that you kind of figure out and learn. I need to get another drink, so I gotta grab that. So I'm gonna sit here and listen. I'm gonna at least get a little toasty, right? Cheers. Where are we at? Where are we at? Wasn't far that time. So it's coming up this hallway and then kind of turning around and fucking going back. I feel like it's throwing a lot though. I keep hearing stuff. That's just based off of an initial like feeling. Like if I died right now and everything and I had to like make a fucking wild guess, my wild guess is Pulte right now. That's like out of everything, you know, there's like what, 10 ghosts I still have, possibly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So out of those 12 ghosts, is my 1 in 12. That's the one that I feel is the highest. Spirit is my next one, I think. If I was going to go with my possibilities right now, like if I had to do it, I'd say probably Poltergeist, Spirit, Onryo, and Yurei are like my top 4. That was a footstep. You hear that donk? That's a footstep. And then it went to hunting. I still feel like it's throwing stuff in this direction, or maybe it's touching doors. Maybe it's just touching doors a lot. Maybe it's the Yurei more. Yureis have a higher chance of touching doors. It still hasn't fucking changed ghost rooms, but then again, it's not had a lot of time. It's been basically chain hunting. All right. Whoever is touching it, touched it again. Let's hit it like a few times. All right, I'm gonna do something fucking stupid. It's probably gonna get me killed. But I need to know. Alright. It's done hunting. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to smudge it. 17. I'm going to probably die. Please let it be in that room, because if it's not, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I fucked up. I'm dead. I'm fucked up, I'm dead. What? It's a clock. Oh no, it's a fucking metronome. There's a metronome on the other side of here because it's a piano. Oh, I'm dead. What's up, buddy? It was nice to see you. I'm staying Poltergeist. Fuck. You see why it's hard. I'm staying Pulte.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
There was no way I was figuring that. 0% chance I was going to figure that one out. So that, unfortunately, sometimes you'll get those ghosts. So mares are very, very fucking different types of ghosts. So in order to figure out a mare, you have to be able to turn on lights, essentially, because the mare is a darkness-loving ghost. Out of all the ghosts, it's the only one that will like hunt at a lower percent sanity during whenever it's dark. So, a higher percent sanity when it's dark. So, a mare will hunt at 60% sanity if it's dark, or 40% sanity if it's light, which means that it takes longer for it to hunt you if it's light out. Or if its lights are in a room. Also, the ghost will attempt to roam and get away from its own room and will change its ghost room, its favorite room, if the favorite room keeps having its light turned on. Also has a higher chance of breaking lights. So there's a ghost event type where it breaks all the lights around it. Those are called light break events, obviously. But a mare will have a higher chance of doing those type of ghost events. On top of the fact that a mare will roam out of its room more often if there's light in it. So mares are very like light sensitive types of ghosts. Unfortunately, in the case of a 15x run, or the hardest run you can do, the breaker is broken, so there's no lights no matter what you do. There will be no like turning on the lights in there, and it's very hard to get a mare to do a ghost event at that point because it's not going to want to break the lights because there's no lights anyway. So mares are really, really hard, and you can't use your sanity to figure it out because the sanity isn't going to matter. Because you're always at 0 sanity. So if you're always at 0 sanity, the mare can always hunt you like every other ghost can. So mares are already really hard. There's no speed ups to them. There's no anything like that. They're what we call a normal speed ghost. They're going to stay the normal speed. They'll speed up whenever they see you like normal. Unfortunately, there's just nothing you can do with those. But you can rule out a lot of other shit. So mares just happen to be a difficult one to actually get. Much like many other ones. Some of them are normal speed, but they, like, if you see them all the time, you can kind of know, like, oh, that's an Oni because I can see it all the time. Or if you can't see it at all, you know it's a phantom. Like, there's certain ones that are normal speed that are easier to tell during a hunt. But mares are one of those types of ghosts that you actually have to, like, have sanity and kind of rule it out based off of its behaviors before and like at the hunting line, because the hunting line is what actually matters for a mare, because knowing where the ghost is going to hunt you at within your sanity, because your sanity starts at 100 and goes down to 0. Most ghosts will hunt you at 50% sanity. Mares can hunt you at 60 if it's dark. Onryos can hunt you at 60 at any time. The Raiju can hunt you at 65 if you've got electronics in this area. The Demon can hunt you at 70, but can actually hunt you at any sanity as well, because it's got a special ability that a Demon can just hunt you at 100% sanity if it wants to. And it does use that. Like, some newbies walk into the first place and they just get fucking like insta-killed by a Demon because those things are crazy sometimes. Yokais can hunt you at 80% sanity if you're talking on top of them, like within 2 meters, I think, of them. They can hunt you at 80% sanity. A Fae can hunt you at 75% sanity at its youngest, although as it spends time in the presence of players, it ages, and so at its oldest, it can hunt you at 15% sanity. So it goes down over time. So there's different ghosts that hunt it, but this is one of those ones where like you have to figure it out based off of its actual hunting level. So where it's at in your actual hunting skills, or in its hunting skills, and like in its hunting range. So its hunting range comes in really heavy effect with mares, and unfortunately, whenever you're doing these 0 sanity runs, There's no way. I mean, even like again, the best player by far in Sim is going to sit there and tell you like, "Oh, this is a mare. Oh, fuck. There's nothing I can do." Like you can't figure that out easily. Like there's no easy way to determine it. There is one special thing you can technically do is that if you turn on a light, mares can never turn on lights. And so if you and they have a ability where if you turn on a light, a mare can suddenly turn off that light. But that is a not a common ability for it to use, and you can't spam the lights to try to figure that out, because if you try to spam the lights, then the mare won't mess with the lights at all. So you can't do it that way. So you have to just flick on a light, and if the ghost turns off that light immediately, it's a mare. There's a very high chance it's a mare. In fact, I think Adam, you and I, the one night were doing one, and we turned on the light, and the second the second we turned on that light, the light turned right back off. I checked it with my thing. I saw it was an EMF2, and I'm like, it's a mare. We can just walk out of here right now. Because that's a tell for the mare. It's a rare tell, but it's a tell for the mare. So, unfortunately, this is just one of those ghosts that you're not going to find out unless you can do shit like that. And it's hard to do shit like that if you can't smudge it because you don't know where exactly it is. And he was I was hoping that he was in the front day room there, but the back one where that piano is and everything and where that metronome is where he was actually at. So, I didn't smudge him at all, so I got fucking killed. I should have been able to tell whether or not that happened, but yeah, I could do a 15x on like a small map. So let's do it on, I haven't been to Willow tonight. Let's do it on Willow. This is the final one here. We'll do one last run, see how we do. Alright, grab it. This. I don't even know why I'm grabbing that. I don't need it. I need this and I need this. So we're going to come in here and we're going to try to get the crucifix down just so we're not going to get insta-hunted from the main area here. That's my first area I want to kind of rule out. That's kind of the difficulty here is that we got to figure out where the ghost is anyway, but since we're going to have to do that, let's just make sure we're not going to get immediately hunted. It's nice that they were able to put the thing with like that actually stops the rain. So many places, so many games and stuff like fuck that up so bad where like the rain just goes through walls or like ceilings and shit. Always fucking annoys me when I see that. It's like, well, the rain is in the middle of my house. Like, I built this nice house, and now the rain is fucking all in it. Take this, take this. Alright, we're going to toss some stuff inside. So if you walk up to the doors, this is like kind of a little thing, but if you walk up to the doors and use your throw button, you can toss stuff in. So the way that the ghosts in this game work, just kind of a heads on this, ghosts in this game are, oh my god, I have to piss so bad. So I'm going to go take a piss because this fucking rain is not helping me. But the way the ghosts in this game work is that they spawn in, but they don't do anything. They don't walk around or do any shit like that until after a player has opened the front door. So once you grab that key, you walk up to that front door and you actually click on it and push and open it. Once you do that is when the ghost actually, like, even though it's spawned in, that's when the ghost's like activation starts, and that's when it will start to be able to do things like hunt you and do all that stuff. So actually, if you figure out a way to get inside the place like you do on what we on a keyless runs, which are technically glitch runs, but if you can glitch out the ghost like that, then you can actually yeah, you can actually get through that stuff. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, I will be right back. I'm going to go tape this. All right. Sorry about that. Need to make sure that I fucking drain the main vein there. All right, back to work. Back to the hard work. The difficult stuff. Well, you know, I do an easy thing like playing a video game. Cheers. Ah, there it goes. I was curious about that. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. So it works in here. Oh, okay. Was it just being fucking weird? Like, normally it's supposed to, like, go out the second that it, like, touches the outside, but for whatever reason, like, held on for an extra few seconds there. That was weird. Ah. Let's see. Just want to throw all these candles inside of here so we have them for later. I said, whenever you have to walk this far and you have to do this, like, and it's so slow, it's just better to do it now. So you have it in case you need any of these devices. The main thing I can think of is like things like this. It's always nice to have some extra lights. Not that I'll necessarily use any of this stuff, but you never know if you're going to need it. I don't want to have to walk all the way back here. Well, that even matters now that I think about it. This is a no hiding. So I'm probably going to die horrifically and like instantly. There we go. Let's grab this. Grab one of these. And grab another one of these. Oh, we'll just go on in. We'll go do the work. The difficulty of finding this ghost. Figure out what it is. So 150% speed is already like a difficult thing, because you're gonna have to figure out what the ghost is based off of its like patterns and stuff. But if you're gonna try to do that with 150% speed ghost, it makes it already much more difficult because it's going a lot faster. So just be cognizant. You have to usually be cognizant of that, and especially on like a small map like this, it makes it even harder. But we already know what a normal ghost sounds like just because we played, you know, the last run, and the last run sounds pretty like gives you kind of a good idea what a normal ghost sounds like. Wanted to go in there at that point, but I just thought about it and I was like, well, I can grab a bit more salts, another candle, and another thing, and then just go in based off of that stuff, and I've got everything I need. Because again, the idea here is that we just need to know what it is as fast as we can. All right. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. All right. So it's gonna fucking hunt pretty quick here, right? Oh, fuck, it's right here. You hear that? You hear how close it is? It's like right in the other room. It's throwing shit. Uh-oh. That's not good. Onryo? Pull out the candle. And fucking... Nope, not an Onryo. It's fast, right? I can't tell if it's fast or if it's just throwing stuff a lot. This is its room now. Oh my god, look at it, the way it threw shit. Dude, it cleaned all this off. That's a fucking Pulte. Oh, you bitch. Ugh. I'm leaving. Fuck you. I ain't so fucking Pulte. And that is actually the sound of Poltergeist. We're going with it. Because I kept hearing something like, it was like right in the front of her or something like that. She kept moving. Because that's what the sound of that. That's the sound of her, I think, throwing. Because she should be throwing it about every half second, if that's the case. I really think that one's a Pulte. I've been, like, not great at this tonight, but I think that that's what she is. Come on, come on.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Nope. It was the noise I was hearing was because she could. No, because I didn't have any type of electronics near her, right? What was I fucking hearing? Maybe it was just in front of her and it just made that noise. Oh well. Man, I'm fucking not playing that. The 15X is hard, man. I'm apparently not fucking... And being close to the ghost does not help me a whole lot because I freak out a little bit. Oh. I'm going to do a palate cleanser for the night. We're going to apply that. We're going to go to Edgefield. We're going to use fucking insanity. We're going to do one insanity run on Edgefield to cleanse our palate.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Alright, we're going to grab this, and we need to know this. We need to know stuff as fast as we can. Oh yeah, there's not going to be any cursed objects. I forgot on Insanity. Alright, so if it's a Thay, it can hunt immediately. Demon has to wait 10 seconds or 20 seconds before it can start to hunt. Everything else has kind of like a little bit of a wait time. Alright, so fucking good. Alright. What was that? It's not hunting. Oh, it's up here. What's up? What's up? Whoa! What's up, buddy? Let me see. Is it in here? No. Okay, cool. We're gonna hit this. Okay, we're gonna drop everything for a second. Got ourselves a 3-star ghost photo. Also, we've ruled out Phantom. We're gonna grab Cruci. We're gonna grab a camera. And we're gonna grab a spirit box. Let's get some information. I know, right? You just apparently break my neck easily, so why the fuck do you need a stick? Also, it turned on the showers, so it's probably a stinky ghost. Or maybe it's not a stinky ghost. Hence why I turned on the shower. No. There we go. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, turn on this one too. God damn, man. How many fucking showers do you need? Wasting water? Don't you know we're in the middle of a fucking water crisis? What the fuck is wrong with you? Being dead is no fucking excuse for being a fucking water waster. Oh, it's cold. Nice. So we got freezing temps. I don't even know why I'm trying that, because now I already know that I've got freezing temps. So the only other thing I could possibly get would be fucking orbs. So let's check for orbs real quick. Because Mimic is a possibility with freezing temps. Mimic has 3 evidences that are technically true evidences. So it's a freezing temps, spirit box, and fingerprints. So if you see, if you're on insanity mode, which only has 1 evidence, and you see freezing, fingerprints, or you get spirit box, then you need to go and check. You definitely need to go and check for... Oh, it turned on a light here. So it's not a mare. So you see freezing, fingerprints, or spirit box. You need to check for orbs to rule out Mimic. So, but we can rule out Mimic at this point because it's probably not that. So we got all these. Moroi it cannot be. And it's the only one it can't be out of all of these because Moroi has a forced evidence of audio. It has a forced audio, or Spirit Box. Spirit Box is its forced evidence. It has done a lot of ghost events. It might be an Oni. Shade is probably unlikely here. Hantu is possible. Twins, maybe. It has done stuff in a pretty wide radius. So we're going to kind of have to figure out which of those it really is. So we're going to do some things to try to figure out some more information. Most of these are going to be like audio or like hunt related issues, so we can figure out a lot of that stuff based on that. Obviously mare is already a 0% chance because it can't be. We're going to use the candle to maintain our sanity. Yeah, mare wasn't on here anyway. So it's still in this area. Ure is a possibility, so we need to listen to like the noises and stuff it makes. Because if we hear a double door noise, then it's possibly a Ure. Or it is just blew out my candle. Is this his room now? Also, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is still his room. It's just like knocking on all these windows and stuff. So that's the other thing, is we're kind of listening for it to decide to do things like in a specific area or in a specific pattern. If we can hear that it does things in two places at the same time, or pretty close to the same time, we can call it call it twins. It's kind of feeling very twinsy right now, but not 100% sure of that. If you need to keep your sanity high, anytime you're holding a candle, your sanity does not drop. So highly recommended if you wanted to keep your sanity high so you can try to maintain it and kind of keep it in the right area. Use a candle to keep your sanity high. It's an incredibly efficient way of doing that because that way you can kind of keep an eye on it. Just always make sure you have a lighter. It makes you able to relight it. Because whatever it is, it's blowing out my candle a lot. You can hear it's doing its ghost event. Fuck, it got me with the ghost event there. It started from back there. Could be nothing, but it's feeling very Oni every time it does that stuff. We're going to pay attention here because we haven't seen any airball ghost events. Onis cannot do those. Ures do a lot of that, though. Fucking touch. That was that two things very close together? Did it knock and do something at the same time? Almost at the same time? Do I have a smudge with me? No, I don't. I can grab a smudge real quick too. I need this up here. Okay. Ah, dirty water. Nice. Go get that nice fucking photo. There we go. This should be there. So we got bone, dirty water, and ghost. Not. And you see? Not an Oni. That makes it not an Oni. There's no chance of it being an Oni now. We're going to kind of pay attention here for a few seconds because there's a very high likelihood of getting hunted. Okay, we got a nice hiding spot. Man, it is in this room now? Alright. kind of feels twinsy. Like, it is everywhere. Fucking hell, man. Very twinsy. I know, let's see. Onryo's part of it. Hantu, Yurei, Revenants. A lot of these are hunting ghosts. We got our sanity down pretty decent. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this down on here. So if that's still going and I get hunted, then it's a fucking not an Onryo, so we can get rid of that too. Back to here. Put another one of these down. Always a good idea to make sure you've got plenty of candles. He's just like touching everything over here. Fucking touch the thing. Man, he is a dirty ass ghost, isn't he? This is the same fucking room here. We're gonna keep the fucking flames going here. If it hunts after the third one, or if it hits this thing, then there's a chance it's an Onryo. I don't know if it is really though. I mean, it's blowing out candles, sure, but not to the extent that an Onryo does. And in the case that it starts hunting me now, I'm going to be moving downstairs as fast as possible because I want to try to loop it and check for other stuff. Kind of remove any of these ghost types that are hunting ghosts. Also, I need to avoid if it's Revenant. So it's over here now. Has it changed ghost rooms? I think it did. I think it changed ghost rooms. More chance it's an Onryo now. If it changed ghost rooms, that is. I don't know if it did, but if it did, then it's a higher chance it's an Onryo. What did you touch? Which door did you touch? Okay. Grab this. This go in here. This come with me. Okay. I don't think it's an Onryo now. I don't think it's an Onryo. Because it moved to this room, which has had a candle in it. It just doesn't feel Onryo. I'm feeling less twins too now. Yurei, maybe. Not a Jinn. Oh, it's still not fucking hunting me from in here. Yeah. That fucking ghost does not like that bunny. Alright, we gotta go turn on the fucking breaker so I can see again. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's non-Rio. Where did it change his fucking ghost room to? Oh, this is ghost room now. Okay. Alright, so we got it down to a few ghosts. Go ahead, fucking give me that. Take my sanity, please. And hunt me from there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Normal speed. I think it's twins. Can't be. Not a revenant. Not a demon. Maybe Yurei, twins, or Hantu. I don't think it's a Hantu. I think it's sped up. Let me go and check. It also took a while for it to turn off the breaker. It's a Hantu. It generally turns it off pretty quick. I didn't hunt from any of these areas. I'm not really quite sure where it hunted from. But I definitely want to turn on all this so I can see. Okay. Where did you hunt from? He's not there anymore. Spirit is impossible, right? No. So it's going to be 90 seconds. So you should be able to hunt me here very soon. Okay. Where are you hunting from? Alright, so you're hunting from back in there. Okay. Alright, speeding up. Oh no! I'm going off of basically touching the doors as much.
Welcome back. I've got some
I
jobs
was
ready for
right.
you.
I was right. I should have left it. I should have left it. I second guessed myself the last second there. I thought he felt slower. Oh, that was at least a palate cleanser. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm going to bed because it is late and all that good stuff. You have a good night, Assassin. Thanks for hanging out with me and stuff, man. I always appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow night for fucking VR Fridays and shit. So we'll fuck some shit up. You know what I mean?
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
All right. Good night, bud. I'll catch you tomorrow.